I'm CJ, and I welcome you to Power Interrupted, a space where we get real about what is actually like for women trying to rise in the workplace. No sugarcoating, no corporate spin, just the truth. I started this podcast because I have been there. I know what it's like to walk into a room and be the only woman at the table, to work twice as hard for half the recognition, and to hit walls no one warns you about and be told, well, that's just how it works. I've navigated those spaces, wrestled for credibility, and learned, sometimes the hard way, what it takes to push back against a system that was never built for us. And now, I want to bring those conversations out into the open, because we are not the only ones dealing with it. So, in the episodes ahead, we are going to dive into a question that hits home for so many ambitious women. How hard is to break into a management role, and why does it still feel like we are crashing a boys' club? We'll talk about the invisible barriers that linger, the ones no one puts in the job description, like being underestimated in interviews, having to prove yourself twice over, and navigating workplaces where the unwritten rules were never designed for us in the first place. You will hear stories of resilience, frustration, and some hard-earned wins. We'll dig into what needs to change so leadership is defined by skill, vision, and results, not gender. And we are going to talk about something I know a lot of you have lived. Trying to step into manager or executive roles, especially in male-dominated industries. It's not about working harder. It's about smashing through walls that shouldn't even be there. Because here is the reality. Recruiters often say, if you haven't been a director before, you can't get a director role. Never mind the fact that you have been running the show for years. If your title doesn't scream executive, you don't make the cut. We'll unpack what it really means for women and how we are judged by titles instead of capability, and what it's like walking into spaces where credibility isn't handed over, it's wrestled for. So if you have ever been told you are not experienced enough for a job you've basically been doing all along, pull up a chair. This one is for you. I'm so ready to have these conversations with you. Episode 1 drops this Sunday. So mark your calendar, hit follow, and be there when we kick this off. Thanks for listening. I'll see you Sunday.